So this video is kind of a goodbye. Though maybe it's the start of something new. Or maybe both. It's been a couple of weeks since I got back from Sweden, and I haven't been able to take a moment to clean out all of my stuff from inside Odyssey, to clean her up after that big 2-month expedition. Because I knew that the end was coming, and I guess I just didn't feel quite ready to say goodbye just yet. But here we go. I spent the last 6 years traveling full-time, and 3 of those years I spent traveling in Odyssey, my Land Rover Defender. It's been a while, and I think I'm ready for a change. I think I'm ready for a change. So I'm about to do a little reality check, but don't get me wrong. I am so blessed that I have been able to travel full time over the last 6 years. It's been the most amazing thing in my life, and I mean, I would not have changed it for the world. But 6 years of full-time travel is physically and mentally exhausting. I mean, it is, you know? Even overlanding in your own car. Imagine this, you know, every single night you spend in a new place. You're camping outside in places that you don't know. So your mind is always functioning with this like low level of chronic stress where, you know, you're always thinking like, is this place safe? Where am I going to get water? Where am I going to get food? Where am I going next? What's happening tomorrow? Is this place okay to sleep in? Is someone going to come and bother me? There's all these different little questions that you have to ask yourself every single day while traveling and overlanding. So after 6 years, I've decided that I just need a break from travel. And that's scary as hell. Hey buddy, did you get your license yet? He tried to get his license the other week, but unfortunately he didn't make it. Yeah, maybe next time. Bjork's hair. So you might be wondering, okay, what's next? So the plan for me is to stop traveling full time. Now, that's not to say I want to stop traveling period, because I will obviously still continue to travel for different projects, but I just don't think I can do like this style of full-time travel anymore. I want to build a home base, and I've been talking about this for quite some time here on YouTube, but I think I have finally found it. I can't tell you too much just yet because it's not finalized, but I will tell you very soon. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. So the next few months, I guess I'll be sharing that, my new home. I'm so excited. But because of where my new home will be, I have to put Odyssey away for the time being. So this truck is gonna go into storage. This is probably the last time I see her for quite some time. It could be a few months, it could be a year, I've really no idea. But there's some other exciting news. Can't believe I almost forgot about these. Come on, one last hurrah. All right, you ready? I'm a little bit nervous, but let's do it. Toyka. She is a Toyota Land Cruiser 100 series. She is 21 years old and she's already covered about 200,000 miles in her lifetime. She's still going. Isn't she lovely? And she's got aircon. Oh my gosh, she's got aircon. Vilk, aren't you so happy that she has aircon? So Toyka is actually 3 years older than my Defender Odyssey. And you might wonder, why don't I just get a new car? Like, wouldn't that be so much easier? And yes, that would be a lot easier, but A, new 4x4s are really expensive. And B, I actually kind of really like that vintage look on 4x4s, you know? Like the new Toyota Land Cruiser is amazing. It's really cool looking, but I can't afford it. So I got a 21-year-old one. Let me show you inside and also tell you a little bit about what I'm planning to do with this car. Okay, so inside we've got a really comfortable cabin. This honestly feels like such a luxury to me because Odyssey's cabin is so small and cramped and I'm just not used to driving an actually comfortable car. So this, every time I get inside, I'm like, oh my God, am I allowed to feel this comfortable inside my car? Of course I am, but you know, force of habit. So the main features here are the automatic gearbox. I'm so excited. This feels like such a luxury at this point. And you know, there's all the bells and whistles of a really good 4x4. There's leg gears, there's differential locks, all that stuff. And because this car is 21 years old, there is a tape player and a CD player. I'm like, I mean, when this car was being produced, I was 12 years old. So I used to have CDs, but I don't anymore. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with that. I mean, I have no idea. It's proper old school in here. One of the main issues with Odyssey, my Defender, is that it doesn't have aircon, which makes it really hard for Vilk to be in the car in the summer. Whenever it's actually warm, anything above like 20 degrees Celsius starts to get difficult for him. So in order to be able to travel with him comfortably, I had to get a car that has aircon, and this one does, which is so exciting. I feel so spoiled. And then in the back, we've got Vilk's space, a very nice big back seat. So much space. Come on. Oops. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Okay, please. Okay, so why did I have to get a car this big? Why couldn't I get a smaller car? You know, there's so many different options. And let me tell you a little bit about what I have planned for this big girl. Okay, so I'm not going to be traveling full-time anymore, and I am setting up a home base. Now, 2 things, maybe 3 things, maybe 5. I have no idea, actually. I didn't think of that when I said 2 things. Anyway, number 1, my home base will be high up in the mountains. If you are Polish and if you had a look at my license plate, you'll know where in the mountains. Anyway, I'll need to be able to access that plot of land somehow at some point, and the only way to access it will be by 4x4. Number 2, I may not be traveling full-time anymore, but I do want a car that I can sleep in, that I can go camping in even for 1 or 2 nights or even a week at a time. I don't think I need another expedition car like Odyssey, but I would love a car that can be a basic camper. And for that, you need a car that you can stretch out in with a very big dog by your side. Oh, oh, oh yes, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, this is also your car. Yes. Kisses, 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 kisses. Like, get lost. Okay, so the way that I see this is that over the next couple of weeks, I'll build a little mini camper inside, which means basically some kind of like shelving drawer unit in the boot, and then some kind of mattress that will go on top, probably push the seats back, to the front, and create like a platform that Vilk and I can sleep on, and something underneath that platform to have storage, maybe even have a fridge in here. I mean, there's not like that much space, but there is quite a lot of space. I think we can make it. I mean, this car is 21 years old, so you have to forgive some things, but I've already had like 3 things fall off. I've had this fall off the side, right here. Yep, that fell off at the car wash. And then there's another part that fell off, a pretty significant one. Where are you? Oh, there we go. This fell off from the bottom as I was driving on the highway. So, yeah. I have a feeling this is gonna be an adventure. So that's what's coming up on the channel. I got myself some tools. Oh my God, it works. I got myself some tools just now, literally, before I started filming this video. And I'm gonna start working on the build, which is kind of exciting and kind of terrifying because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, I guess that's it. In case you're wondering why I've called this car Toyka, it's because in Polish, Toyka is like a little Toyota, and she also kind of looks like a toy car, so I thought it was perfect. I like her so much. I kind of want to create a mini camper inside that anyone could create, you know? Something that anyone could create for their car to go for quick, short weekend trips. And I guess you'll see how that goes because you'll be there along the way. So yeah, I guess this is the start of a slightly new chapter. That's exciting. Hi! Yeah, got it. Back up, front. Oh, 3,